In reality, I'm just an average Joe with a simple life, no American Idol, but I get by. Wish I could tour with fifth wheel bus. Back to the real world, time to wake up, smell antifreeze. The land with big brothers bad to me. I got a blind date with destiny. I'm Mexican with an amazing race I get to be. My style wickedly perfect, you're not a factor, making me nervous. I'm a survivor, collapsed on the planet deserted. That's the word like a $10,000 pyramid scheme. Changing the face of the game like the Swarm medical team. Lead troopers, a league of supreme. Rest your luck with sleep, go home, the biggest loser, huh? I'll have the last laugh at the last comic standing. Make it the band play as you walk up stage empty-handed. And I'm taking home America's next top model. Back to the bachelor pad, show us some. Little by little, grow a little more bitter. Sit down in my chair like a grown man to his dinner. Where's my newspaper, boy? Dog, fetch me my slippers. Feed me, do the dishes if you need me. Everybody's so emo, everyone expects emotion. While I'm holding on to long-term solution to that notion that everything must go, be shown off, be bad, be thrown into the lions as if the crowd cares. Some are born like us, most are born like them. Some will live to the fullest, some will die in the system. Just trying to live them out, see I admire the missing, the choir, the license to listen with the fire. So where's my welfare? Where's my healthcare? Where's my sandwich? There's my sandwich. So spin knockers making money, old white men grinning. Power to devour, can do its bidding. Can you think of a single thing you've done that's meant to I know I'll probably take the fall. I was going in circles till I hit the wall. Can you think of a single thing you've done that's meant anything at all? I know
More levels, more devils. Diesel.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. We'll see the Golden State Warriors and the Chicago Bulls. And it's the Warriors to start out. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. To the inside. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Chicago on defense. Curry kicks to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And they double up Jordan to the middle. Second chance effort. Longley with the bucket.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Jordan, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
Now Jordan after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Outside for Pippen. Shoots the 3. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Jordan's got his second basket.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And that is good.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Outside Pippen. Back to Jordan. 17-foot shot on the way. Outside for Pippen. From deep. Bogut against Jordan. Goes up with it again. Jordan can't get that one to fall.
Major defensive lapse right there. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Golden State on D. Shot from the inbound. Pippen, no luck.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Curry's shot is good.
Oh, what a sweet stroke from Curry on that one.
Chicago trailing here. It's stolen by Green. The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Free throw good, Bogut. And Bogut drops them both. Pippen kicks to Jordan. And a strong finish with two hands.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Thompson with the bucket.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
The drive by Jordan. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Curry with the steal. Stolen by Pippen. Left side, Jordan. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Here's Curry. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Here's Barnes. Outside Jordan to the paint. Here's Pippen. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Gets that to go, but it's been a bumpy ride so far. Just 1 of 5 for him overall.
Thompson sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
That is in the gym range, partner. Kevin, he can pull up and knock it down from anywhere. You hear me? From anywhere.
And you know there's really no bad shot for a guy like him when he's firing a three like that.
It's Curry with the drive. Rodman with the defensive effort.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 7. No good on the triple. Here's Jordan. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. There's the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
No good from Bogut.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Now here's Kukoc. All alone. Again, Chicago.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
To the middle, Barnes. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And Chicago has possession. The Warriors making the shot. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Bogut. The Warriors trailing. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's off the back rim, no good. Kerr with it, looking for his first basket still in this one. Kicks to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Thompson's gone 75% from the field, 6 baskets and 8 attempts. Here's Green. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Green's got his second bucket. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
So, Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Rodman, he's checked in for Simpkins. Pippen comes in for Tony Kukoc. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Bushler. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. Now, here's Curry. Rodman grabs the miss.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Now here's Thompson following the miss by Michael Jordan. And that one's good. Barnes has got 5 now.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
No good from Bogut. Chicago trailing here. Here's Jordan. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
So it's Chicago now, and it's the Warriors. On the break, Barnes got the ball. They break it out 5-on-3. Elbow shot. They get it again. Outside for Jordan. Rodman dishes to Jordan. Back to Rodman. Outside Jordan. Goes back up. Rodman passes to Jordan. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Jordan's got 20.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the Bulls making a change here. Longley's checked in. Now here's Curry. It's deflected, but he recovers it. The pass to Green. Open shot, Thompson. And the Warriors miss again.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Jordan against Barnes. The drive by Jordan. Free throw line jump shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Jordan's got 22.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Curry kicks to Bogut. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they've dropped in several second-chance baskets.
That's good. 24 points for Jordan.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Right side Curry. Baseline try. Rebound by the Bulls.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
The drive by Jordan, and it's sent back by Bogut. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And the rejection by Pippen. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. And here are the Bulls now. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. And again, Chicago, no good. Pass to Barnes. Here's Green. Good on the baseline, Jay. Green's got 6 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
With the points he's racked up in the paint, he's taking some pressure off of their perimeter shooter.
Now here's Curry. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Bogut. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. He's got 8.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. The drive by Jordan. Longley passes to Jordan. Second chance shot. Good. Jordan's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high-percentage shot.
Thompson misses.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Thompson's got 22 points. Michael Jordan on the wing. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Warriors lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down a triple.
Bulls trail by 3. So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Kept alive.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Pippen out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Warriors leading by 3. Curry kicks to Green. Thompson dishes to Bogut. Curry attacking. Shot from 12. And he recovers it. Thompson passes to Bogut. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Here's Jordan. Draymond Green pulls it in.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Now the Bulls with it. 6-point game. And the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
It's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they...
Beautiful.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. The shot will not go. The Warriors go the other way with it. Here's Curry. They get it again.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
And Thompson kicks to Barnes, and that one's good. Barnes has got 7 points.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Curry. Thompson misses.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Curry attacking. Out to Thompson. Three-pointer. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 28 points for Klay Thompson.
Once again, the defense letting him get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shoot.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
But they get it back.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here. You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And Green gets it to go.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
The Bulls leading by 8. It's Pippen with the drive. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Thompson dishes to Bogut. Here's Barnes. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Offside Pippen. Green with the block. And they'll keep possession. Jordan with the bucket. Warriors trail by 12. Thompson passes to Barnes. Launches it. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Barnes. 31 points for Klay Thompson. The drive by Jordan. And he slams it down right on top of Andrew.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Jordan kicks to Pippen. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
And I don't know if anybody can tell you what he was thinking, because I certainly have no idea. Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys. Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
The drive by Jordan, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How
Yes,
about,
sir.
guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel. And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Thompson misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And Jordan gets it to go.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Thompson for the triple, and he gets it to go. Thompson's got 12 now in this quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with two hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one. And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, it really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot. Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Using his post move to get the 2 points. And the Bulls lead by 18.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Outside for Curry. Trains it from 9 feet away. Curry's got 6 points.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Barnes dishes to Curry. Another miss by Curry. The Bulls leading by 16. It's stolen by Green. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here is Harper. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. He kicks to Jordan. Back to Harper. From deep. And the Bulls get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Warriors trail by 16. Here's Thompson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Thompson's got 36.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Jordan. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? And 1 steal.
Simply putting on a show.
Yeah, he simply decided that he's going to do it all by himself. I know it's a team game, but every now and then, a guy like him can do it solo.
The dish now to Thompson. From deep three-point range, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
Here's Harper, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Here's Pippen. Green with the block. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Harper. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
It's Thompson off the drive, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball.
58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And finished off by Bogut.
Letting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Here's Jordan. They shoot again, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Bulls have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Luke Longley.
I'm putting you in.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Simpkins, he's checked in for Rodman. Kukoc comes in for Scottie Pippen. Bushler's checked in for Jordan. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical. Oh, that was earthquake-ish. No such thing as a run-of-the-mill finish when we're talking about that young man.
Greg, he is a unique player in terms of his creativity around the rim.
As good as anybody in our league.
Oh, power and grace in one package, fellas.
Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. Clark, he was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
I would certainly hope not. I mean, you get that kind of opportunity with little resistance from the defense, you got to take it.
Curry attacking. It's blocked. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Inside, and stolen by Williams. Kerr. Here's Bushel. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so that brings the first half to a close. Bulls out front, leading by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And now the third quarter about to get going. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
I'll tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
An explosive display it was, fellas. They might have to get the backup rim ready if he keeps attacking the hoop like he did before the break.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Bulls 5 right now. Tony Kukoc is out there with Simpkins. Then it's Williams. Then it's Kerr, and it's Bushler in at the 2. The drive by Green.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Warriors have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. The Bulls leading by 8. Kerr. It's offline from half court.
I'm not even going to comment on that.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt the buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times. And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
It's Thompson off the drive, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got 47 points. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Curry. That's good. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Oh, that's blocked. They retain possession. The feed now to Bogut. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Chicago making some changes. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And another three for Golden State.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it. I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time. Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
Picked away. Outside Jordan. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That one on Thompson. Bulls have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And the first one at the line is good. And so Jordan nails both of them. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Curry. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Jordan. And it's sent back by Bogut. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And he gets it to go. That's now 22 points for Steph Curry.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Releases. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
And nice job again that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat. Tell you what, as well as he shot in the last quarter, Kevin, it's a total flip here in this one. He just can't get anything to go in the basket.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He's got 24 points and 13 assists. Those are great numbers for him this quarter.
Just got a major second win since coming out of that locker room.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Bulls trail by 11. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Hands it from downtown. Jordan's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And the Warriors miss again.
Really quite surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, not typical. They've been dominant on the board, but they are still falling short on the scoreboard.
For Chicago, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Bogut kicks to Thompson. Hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got 53.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And stolen by Jordan. Stolen. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It can snowball in a hurry.
And the rejection by Ezeli. They get a hand on it. The drive by Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Jordan's got 9 points now in just the second half. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Livingston. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Livingston. Livingston hits both of them. The drive by Jordan. Comes up empty down low.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Iguodala. That one wide left. Bulls trail by 9. And the dunk by Jordan.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Iguodala with it. He's picked up by Pippen. And the Warriors miss again. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Barbosa's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Warriors leading by 5. Livingston passes to Iguodala. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense by Rodman. The drive by Jordan and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft. Obviously, you know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Coach can't be pleased with their inconsistency on the defensive glass. They've been caught taking pictures out there. They're watching, as opposed to getting in there and securing the orange.
Some changes here for the Warriors.
Come on, Chicago.
Warriors leading by 3. It's Thompson off the drive, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Thompson against Pippen. To the paint. Here's Jordan. 4 on the clock, and it's Chicago scoring again.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Bogut kicks to Thompson. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Thompson's got 57 points.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Jordan dishes to Pippen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists in the game. The Warriors lead it. The drive by Thompson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense. Just absolute domination in this one for Thompson.
And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Harper. Harper's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3, Pippen. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Ditto that. I mean, things have really been turned up.
They retain possession. Thompson from long range. Count that one. Thompson's got 18 points now here in the second half.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Here's Jordan, and he dunks it down.
Now that's some hang time. Levitation, elevation. What a pretty double clutch move there.
Well, you can afford to get fancy on your way up. You've got to have that kind of space.
And space, Kevin, is what he had. The defense just a little bit Charmin tissue paper-like. I should say soft.
Here's Pippen, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
2 points, Phoenix.
It's Curry with the drive. Chicago grabs the miss. Rodman's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Got that bucket in no time at all. Jordan's got it all tied up now for Chicago.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
For the lead, the shot's good on the assist by Pippen. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Bogut kicks to Green. Thompson for the triple. It's all in by the Bulls. Pippen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jordan the pass to Pippen. And the Bulls another 3.
He's found a rhythm here in the 3rd quarter, Kevin. And his confidence is palpable. You can feel it. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be falling.
Curry kicks to Green. To the left wing. Barnes dishes to Thompson. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Chicago leading by 3. Pippen the pass to Jordan and stolen by Barnes. Thompson against Jordan. Fires the 3. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. It's stolen by Curry. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Warriors trail by 3. Thompson for the triple. Good.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Outside Jordan. And he slams it down right on top of Andrew.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
It's stolen by Bogut.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
And I'm guessing that's exactly what they're probably going to do here.
Curry's shot is good.
He got off to a slow start, but now he's starting to get that jumper flowing.
9 seconds left to play in the third. And slam dunk by Jordan. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of it.
Yes, me
Listen,
too.
the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Six seconds left in the third quarter. No good on that last second attempt there. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Bulls lead by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. And stolen by Jordan. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Barnes and Green of the forward set. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Bogut in at the 5 down low. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Chicago.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
And Green gets it to go.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Oh, a fantastic quarter for him here in the fourth. I mean, efficiency personified here.
The drive by Jordan. That's tipped. At the elbow, it's Thompson. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
To the middle. And then Jordan slams it in.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Outside, Rodman. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Thompson from long range. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. Pippen's got 7 rebounds in the game. The drive by Jordan. It's tipped. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. Off target on the outside leaner.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Ring shot on the way, and it's blocked by Jordan. Offensive rebound. Rodman kicks to Jordan. Tries again. And that's collected by Bogut. The Warriors trail. Pass to Thompson. Shoots. Here's Barnes. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Another steal. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Good on both.
He's having a great game at the free throw line, Kevin. His hot streak continues.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Poked loose. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
And Curry, here we go. And that one's good. Curry's got 33.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Rodman against Bogut. He dishes it to Green. Got a hand on it. Outside Jordan. Pippen. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Chicago leading. Here's Jordan. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Again, the miss by Green.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it. Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Here's Jordan, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Barnes got the ball, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
The Bulls leading by 3. It's Pippen with a drive, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Sounds good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Looking at the game Pippen has been having, 8 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And Clark, it's as if he's been a step ahead of everyone else out there today.
Warriors trail by 6, and the wide-open shot from Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 16 points for Draymond Green. And here are the Bulls now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. A second chance effort. To the middle. The drive by Jordan. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that. And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the three-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Thompson from long range. Can't get it to go. And the Bulls going the other way now. On up the court. It's stolen by Bogut. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Shot A. I like that, Greg.
Great move to the hoop on that one there. He didn't let his height disadvantage dictate that matchup.
Chicago trailing here. The drive by Jordan, and that one is stuffed right through. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And that one's good. And now it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Trying to get open is Pippen. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The Bulls leading by 3. The drive by Jordan uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or 2, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Here's Barnes. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Here's Chicago. Leading by 5. And slam dunk by Jordan.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 12-4 run. Green with the block. They push it up 4 on 3. Curry with it. He's picked up by Jordan. That's good. And it's 13 points for Barnes.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one. Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Chicago leading by 5. The drive by Jordan, and he jams it with authority.
Boy, he hung in the air, double pump, and then threw it down.
Well, the D just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make, and voila, there it is.
There it was.
And what a beautiful move it was.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Pippen with it. Guarded now by Barnes. They get the rebound. Jordan against Barnes. And they double up Jordan. Outside Pippen. Right side Jordan. The second chance effort. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass. And that's another big one.
And in a close game like this, it can be won or lost on the boards. They've got to keep it up.
To the right side. Lets the 3 fly. Long lead passes to Rodman. From downtown, it's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 8 rebounds in this game. Thompson for the triple. Chicago grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Fires the three, and that one's good. And now just a 1-point Bulls lead.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
The drive by Jordan, and he goes in for the dunk.
And you can see that dunk coming from a mile away. I mean, he lives for those moments.
And so do all of his fans. He doesn't disappoint. Clark, when he's got a clear path to the bucket, he's going to do something, special.
And Kevin, you're right. He definitely had a clear path on that one. Very little defense being played right there.
Warriors trail by 3. Thompson outside. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Rodman. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. .54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Barnes kicks to Thompson. To tie it up. Warriors the rebound. Bogut. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. .36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The offensive rebound goes back up. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
To take the lead. Here's Thompson. It falls!
They've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Yeah, definitely something to keep in mind for them right now.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're losing by 1. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
The outside leaner connects. Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 3. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
Pippen against Thompson. Outside Pippen. This would tie it. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. this win such a tremendous emotional boost for him?
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.